Question number 1. Write the fraction as an equivalent fraction with the given denominator. Okay, we have 4y over 5. So given denominator 15, we have to figure out what is going to be in numerator. How are we going to figure out? So let's see. This 5 we have to multiply by 3 to get 15, right? So we increased 5 by 3. So the same way here, I have to increase by 3. It's going to be 12y. Okay? Question number 2. (12x over 11) is equal 33. What is going to be numerator? How many times we multiply 11 to get 33? 3 times, right? Times 3. Which means here also times 3, it's going to be what? 36x. Yes? Pay attention, it's not x3, it's a multiply, it's multiplication. Question number 3. 2 over 3 minus 2 over 5 minus 7 over 750. Okay, here we are going to do subtraction, so you can do in two ways. First step, let's say do 2/3 minus 2 over 5, and then whatever result you get, that result minus 7 over 750. I suggest to do all at once. How? We have denominator 3, 5, and 750. Yes? Well, I have the video where I show tricks how to figure out if number is divisible by 3, 4, 5, and so on. I'll find it. I think it's in mixed playlist. If you look in mixed, you'll find it there. But so to find out if the 750 divisible by 3, what am I doing? 750, if I sum of digits is divisible by 3, that means number is divisible by 3. 7 plus 5 is 12. You can divide by 3. That's it. That means 750 is divisible by 3. Next, by 5. Well, by 5 we can divide the numbers that have either 0 or 5 at the end. Well, we have 0. So 750, it's going to be our common denominator. So how we are going to solve it? 2 over 3. So let's see, 750 divided by 3, it's going to be 2 times 3 is 6. 15 divided by 3 is 5, and 0 comes here, 250. So I need to multiply by 250. And remember, whatever change I do to one part of a fraction, I have to do same change to the other part of fraction. Next, minus 2 over 5. So if I divide by 5, it's going to be 1 times 5 is 5. 25 by 5 is 550. So I have to multiply by 150 here, 150 here. And minus 7 over 750. Since we already have 750, we don't need to touch anything. Therefore, so it's going to be 750. The answer is going to be 750. Let's see. 2 times 250, it's going to be 500 minus 300 over 750 minus 7 over 750. And the answer is, denominator going to be 750. It's a common denominator. So let's see, 500 minus 300 is 200. 200 minus 7, it's going to be 193. So you want to do it once, it's easier than step by step. All right, question number 4. So we need to find the perimeter of geometric figure. Okay, let me see. What do we have? This side is coming like this. Next, this side is coming like this. Next, then it comes like this. And lastly, it comes like this. So we have this geometric figure with the sides. This is 1/4 meter. This is 1/5 meter. Here we have 1/2 meter. Here we have 3/4 meter. And this geometrical figure we call quadrilateral. Okay, so if we need to find perimeter, it can't be anything easier than that. Perimeter is equal sum of all sides. Excuse me. So from here, perimeter is equal 1/4 plus 1/5 plus 1/2 plus 3/4. Okay. It's easier to bring everything to the same common denominator. We have 4, 5, and 2. It's going to be 20. Right? It's going to be 20. To get 20, it's going to be 5 here, 5 here. We have 5, 4 here, 4 here. We have 2, 10 here, 10 here. And we have 4, 5 here, 5 here. And the result is, so here we have 20, 20, 20, 20. That means denominator is 20. Now let's add numerator. So it's going to be 5 plus 4 is 9, plus 10 is 19, plus 35 is 34. Plus 15 is 34. So we can divide by 2. Both of them are even, so it will be 17. Here will be 10. And the final answer is 17/10 meters. Or if I convert into mixed fraction, it's going to be 1 and 7/10 meters. Okay, question number 5. So what do we have here? We have parallelogram. Let's see. We have parallelogram. These sides are 7/8. This is 2/5. Centimeters. So we need to find perimeter. One thing we need to know. The sides, this side is parallel to this side and equal. So it's going to be also 7/8 in parallelogram. The opposite sides are parallel and equal. If this one is 2/5, then this one also 2/5, and they are equal, obviously, and parallel. So the perimeter is going to be, I have two choices. Either add each one of them, 7/8 plus 2/5 plus 7/8 plus 2/5. Or, which I like better, I can do 7/8 plus 2/5 and multiply by 2. I like this better. So let's do it. Common denominator 8 and 5, it's gonna be 40. That's the only option we have. Times 5, here times 8, times 8. And the result is, it's gonna be 40. So 35, this one, plus 35 plus 16. It's going to be 51. 51/40 and times 2. When we do times 2, it's 2 goes to numerator because 2/1, right? We represent. 2 and 40 will cancel, right? Not cancel, we can divide by 2, both of them. And my answer is going to be 51 over 20 centimeters. Number 6. Okay, we have negative 1/10 and we have negative 7 over 8. We need to compare and put the sign of inequality, greater, less, or equal. So 7 over 8 and negative 1 over 10. What do we have to do to compare the fractions? We need to bring to common denominator 10 and 8. This is going to be 4. This is going to be 4. This is going to be 5. This is going to be 5. Right? So what we are getting? Negative 4 over 40. And here we are getting negative 35 over 40. So if denominator is same, all we have to do, compare negative 4 and negative 35. Obviously, negative 4 is greater than negative 35. Why? In the line of numbers, this is 0. Negative 4 is going to be here, blah, 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 somewhere here, negative 35, let's say. Obviously, 4 is greater, negative 4 is greater than negative 35. So we put greater sign. And obviously here it's going to be 1/4. Negative 1 over 10 is greater than negative 7 over 8. Next one, number 7. Negative 2 over 9, question mark, negative 8 over 17. One thing you need to know that once we have prime number, which is 17, you don't have other choice but multiplying 17 times 9. And that is going to be 9 times 7, 63, 6 in mind. 9 times 1 is 9, and 6, 15, 153. So it's going to be, let me see, this one multiplied by 17, multiplied by 17. This one multiplied by 9, multiplied by 9. And I'm going to get negative 153. Here will be 34. Here will be negative 72, negative 153. Well, since we have the same denominator, so we ignore denominator, negative 34 and negative 72. Negative 34 is greater than negative 72. Why? Because first come negative 34 and then come negative 72, right? Therefore, negative 34 is greater than negative 72. And the answer is negative 2 over 9 is greater than negative 8 over 17. All right? Next question. Number 8. Okay, question number 8. What do we have? 3x over 2 plus 17x over 5 and minus 11 over 10. Doesn't matter if there are pluses and minuses. I still can bring them to common denominator and do operation. Okay? So 2, 5, and 10. 2, 5, and 10, it's going to be 2 and 5 and 10. Common denominator going to be 10, which means this one you multiply by 5. This one multiply by 2. This one multiply by 1. Okay? And the result is we are getting 15x over 10. So since 10 is everywhere, I'll just write down 15x plus 34x and minus 11. Yes? And the answer will be 49x minus 11 over 10. Number 9. Let me see. Yeah, well, it's taking the whole screen. I can't run the next column. Okay, that's fine. Negative 5 over 16 plus 25 over 32 minus 5 over 8. Okay, so 16, 32, negative 8, and the answer is going to be, the common denominator is going to be 32, right? We can divide by 16 by 8. So here 32, we need to multiply by 2. 32 we have already, we don't touch it. 8 multiplied by 4. And the result, it's going to be, here we get 32. So it will be negative 10, negative 5 times 2 is 10, plus 25, and then minus 5 times 4 is 20. So the result is negative 10 plus 25, it's going to be what? 15, right? 15 minus 20, it's going to be negative 5. And this is our answer. Number 10. Let me see how they are showing to solve. Yeah, they are doing all together also, all three fractions. Very nice. I was thinking they would go over first operation and second operation. Well, no, smart. 8 over 5 minus 7 over 6 and plus 1/4. So 5, 6, and 4. Common denominator, what is going to be? Let me see. 30, 40, it's not gonna work. Since we have here 5 is 5 is going to be our prime number. So for 6 and 4, it's going to be common denominator 12, and 12 times 5 is going to be 60. So for 60 here, I multiply by 12. 6 multiply. I'm going to put the video how to find. Actually, I had it in previous video also, common denominator. So you should be able to do it. So 6 times 10 and times 60 divided by 4. 4 and 20. 15, yeah, 15 and 4. Okay, by some reason I thought instead of 5 I have 15. That's why I was wondering how is it possible, both of them. Never mind, we are good. So times 15 here, times 15 here. And we are getting, here we have 60, and we get 8 times 12, or 12 times 8, I would say. It's going to be 96, minus 7 times 10 is 70, and plus 15. So 96 minus 70, it's going to be 26. 26 plus 15, it's going to be 41. 41 over 60. Question number 11. Nine over 7 minus 7 over 8 plus 1/4. Okay, common denominator is going to be, since 7 is a prime number, so 8 and 4, common denominator going to be 8. So between 8 and 7, it's going to be 56. Because we have 7 prime number, we need to multiply by 8. So it's going to be 56. So let's see, 9 over 7 minus 7 over 8 plus 1 over 4. If it's 56, then here I multiply by 8, multiply by 8, multiply by 7, multiply by 7, and multiply by 10. 56. 56 is going to be 14. Yeah. 14 times 14 times 14. And the result is, we are getting here 56. Let's see, 72 minus 49 plus 14. So 72 minus 49, it's going to be 12 minus 9, it's going to be 3. And here will be left 6 minus 4 is 20. So it's going to be 23. And then plus 14, we need to add 14, 37. So the result is 37 over 56. And 37 is a prime number, so there is no way we can simplify this fraction. So it's going to stay the way it is. Question number 12. What do we have? Question number 12. 6 over 5 minus 5 over 8 and plus 1 over 4. All right. So let's see. 6 over 5 minus 5 over 8 and plus 1/4. Common denominator is going to be 40, right? So here it's 8. 8. Here is 5. And 5 to get 40. Here is 10 and 10. Right? So that is going to be 40. And here we get 48 minus 25 plus 10. So 48 minus 25, it's going to be 23. 23 plus 10, it's going to be 33 over 40. Oops, I forgot here, put 40, sorry. Okay. Question number 13. One over 12 times 20, plus 20 over x. So common denominator is going to be 12, right? 12x, because we have 12 and x. Common denominator going to be 12x. Let's write down 1 over 12 plus 20 over x. So which means this one I multiply by x, this one I multiply by 12. And the answer is x plus 240. And here we have 12x. Okay, question number 14. It's going to be x over 13 plus x over 26 plus 2x over 104. Okay, let's see if 104 is divisible by 13 and 26. 104 divided by 26, it's going to do 4. And 104 dividable by 13 is equal 8. So 104 is going to be common denominator. Well, I'm doing this way quick because I know that it is divisible, but again, I recommend, well, I placed it, I think, in previous video, but I will do it again. Common denominator, how to find easy way, okay? So 2x over 104. So this is gonna be, for 13, it's gonna be 8 times, right? For 26, it's gonna be 4 times. And this one, I don't have to touch anything because we have 104. And the result is, here will be 104. And we get 8x plus 4x plus 2x. And that is equal 104. So 8x plus 4x, 12x, and plus 2, 14x. Okay, 14, 104. Both of them are even, so I can reduce by 2. This is 7. This is 52. And the answer is 7x over 52. And let's solve the last problem. So we have negative 3 over 10, negative 8 over 11. See, both numbers are negative, so it's going to stay negative, right? But we are going to add, let's see, 10 and 11. Since 11 is a prime number, so we have to multiply by each other. It's going to be 110. So times 11 here, times 11 here, times 10 here, times 10 here. And the result is 110 negative 33 minus 80. It's going to be negative 113, and here is negative 110. And that's it. We are done. So I solved all 15 questions. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Okie dokie.